that fake stuff that we were using, I got it so deep into my ear. Like, I could not hear for 2 days, dude. Like, I literally couldn't hear out of my, like, I had so much fake in my ear. Like, I was, like, getting scared.
So,
like,
I couldn't take a shower for weeks, and I could just, sponge bath, clean myself off. But it was like, when I finally took a shower after, like, 8 weeks, I was like, what is this stuff in my hair? It was in my hair the whole time.
Oh, dude, no.
It was gnarly, but...
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Probably
a lot of pig.
yeah, it was gnarly. Like
if you're there,
they're gonna expect me to go to the church also, so kind of have to do that.
Did your grandma like your pranks and stuff and all that?
Yeah, she was in the MTV show and everything, and she was like,
"Why don't you do a prank?"
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think you should do a prank at the celebration of life. Why not? I think if she would like that, it's all in her, in her honor.
It doesn't matter if nobody else likes it because
she because in the beginning, like none of my family was on board with it. With me doing all the like Jackass stuff and like just doing all the crazy things, and then like later on when it became more of like an actual thing for me. And, like, I had an MTV show and stuff, and then she was, like, a part of it and everything. It became, like, they were on board,
when they saw there was money involved?
Yeah. They saw that it wasn't just me going to the hospital and racking up debt. Like,
which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, you're good to go, Zach.
Yeah.
I'm taking photos of you.
Okay.
Zach in action.
Zach. Okay. Is there a certain way you want to be introduced?
Should I stand up and bend over? Or?
You want me to say
where's the paddle?
You want me to be like Rick Kosick, like cinematographer, camera? Like what is there?
I don't know.
Specific?
I don't just say my name. I don't think you need to go down my
yeah.
my movie credits and everything. Yeah. It's kind of silly.
Some people want that, so
I want to be labeled as this, and this, or else we're not doing this podcast.
Corbin, keep all this in the show, please.
Yeah. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Maximum Zach. On today's episode, we have Rick Kosick. You know him.
You know him? That's what you went with? Of all the things?
That's what he said. Like, he asked for that.
Some people know me.
Yeah.
I think a few people do, but not everybody.
Not everyone, but like...
Hey, we'll run. Should we run with that?
Yeah, I mean, we can try one more time.
Okay.
Corbin, this is all part of the intro, by the way. Just keep all of this in.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Maximum Zach. On today's episode, we have Rick Kosick.
Hey.
He's... God damn it, dude.
Intros,
yeah.
Which one did you prefer?
Yeah, I mean, you know him.
Can we have like a bleep and it goes again? Let's try it one more time.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Maximum Zach. On today's episode, we have Rick Kosick. You probably know him from Jackass or just online. I mean, I guess, like, Rick. Like, everyone should know him. God. This is Rick Kosick.
Hey, what's up, Zach?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on your podcast.
Yeah, thanks for coming, dude. This is great. How's everything going?
Well, after that introduction, it's going great.
Yeah.
I had that. Thanks for making me laugh right there. That was nice.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome, dude.
It's not going to happen again for the rest of the show, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's going to be super serious now.
I hope so.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. When did we first meet? Like, wasn't it?
I feel like we really didn't meet until the movie.
Yeah, I think I've seen, like, didn't we, like, see each other at one point?
Cross paths in
yeah,
in
we
the
like
hallway.
cross paths. Like, yeah. Like, were you around, like, when Rab was filming any, was I ever see you then? Or was it, like, I saw you, I feel like I've seen you around, like, but I didn't really know, we didn't know each other.
No, I don't really remember our first introduction, but I just remember you coming on to the fourth movie.
Yeah.
And you were quiet, I think you're just trying to stay in your lane and like not trying to like step on anyone's toes, which it would hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's true.
But to back up that, I mean, how did it feel coming on to the fourth movie?
Coming on to the fourth movie was wild because it's one of those things where, you know, I've been inspired by Jackass like forever. Like forever. Like I didn't even mean to say it like that. It's so funny.
Boy.
But essentially you have, you know?
Yeah, I literally have been. It was one of those things that I technically wasn't even allowed to watch, but I would like have to use like channel return and like try to watch it sneakily like at home. But it inspired me to like want to make, you know, that type of content, that kind of videos, and like I would always try to film like little short films and stuff with my friends, but it would always result in us doing stupid stuff like all the time.
I can never watch, and I still can't till this day, watch you breaking your ankle.
Shit. Call 911, please.
Yeah, my leg. Yeah,
I won't watch it.
Yeah,
I will not. Anytime I see it coming up, I'm like, I'm turning it off.
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
I don't want to watch
it. I reposted it again, and it did really well again. Like it's.
But I'm just so you know, I'm a fan of the firecracker suit.
Okay, thank you.
I thought that was the funniest thing I've ever saw. Can we do that again one day?
I would do it again in the right circumstances. Yeah. That was gnarly. Like doing the firecracker vest. That one was, I didn't really think about it that much. Like right when I did it, I mean, I wasn't thinking that much at all, really. But because we taped the firecracker vest to my body, and then I didn't really think about the fuse being taped to me, like at all. And that was the worst part of it. Like the firecrackers going off burnt me and stuff, but the fuse gave me like 3rd-degree burns, like all over my torso. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was bad. And then for some reason, I thought it would be a great idea to jump into the snow.
To cool you off?
Yeah, to cool me off. It was not good.
And it probably made it worse.
Way worse. Way worse. And then I think we were like using, like, we thought like we could just put aloe on it. And like, we're just pouring aloe into like my open wounds. Like, it's not even supposed to be like an internal medicine.
I would like to see you get dressed up like as a cowboy, or and then we'll put all that stuff on you, and like you pull your guns and also.
It's like it's kind of like I'm just getting shot. Like that would be awesome.
Yeah,
it's like this town isn't big enough for the both of us, literally.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would actually be really funny. No, I would do that. I would definitely do that. That would suck. Like it would suck after probably, but I would do it.
Do you hope there would be another Jackass movie?
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Like I would want to. I feel like I definitely would like to have another one just to like be able to. It was so fun, like being us, like all of us being together, you know, doing all that cool stuff. Like it was also like during that time, like it was a crazy time when we were filming the movie just because of COVID, and everyone was like, dude, I felt like the world was over.
You know,
and
I liked the first week of our filming the best.
Yeah.
That was the most exciting, but it was like really scary because at that time I would drive to set with Jeff Tremaine, and we're listening to Howard, and Howard was talking about the pandemic coming on, and I'm like thinking like, is this for real? Like,
yeah.
Is this really happening? It was scary, you know?
Yeah.
And so, but then it shut down, and then we get to return, and then it felt like we're out in space, you know, because you have all these people on our set that's not normally there, and you have to do all these tests and everything, and it was so weird.
Yeah, it really threw off like the balance of like I guess what it would have been, you know?
Right.
And it was just like we were filming under the restrictions like as best as we could, you know.
Yeah, wear your mask.
yeah, we were doing that. Dude, I forgot who it was, but when we went to that, like there was someone that I saw recently, I think it was like someone from production that I had never seen their face until the other day. Because like,
wait a minute, so they say, hey, it's such and such from production, and I was there on set.
Yeah, and I was like, I've like talked to them, but I had never seen their face until like the other day when we went to the Novocaine thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I liked that movie.
Yeah, no, that was good. Yeah, no, that was a good movie. Like I was stoked on that. Like
It was really funny.
yeah, it really was. It was gnarly too. Like it was there were some scenes where I was like, oh
Yeah. Yeah, especially when he punched him through his throat or whatever.
Yeah, that was messed up. Oh man.
I was so involved in the storyline, and when there was the plot twist moment, I was like, oh my God, I'm so betrayed. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And that's how it was good, It's like, and I just, that's the sign of a good movie if you're that involved,
Yeah, 100%. Like it was, like I was in it. Yeah, I feel like anyone, like if you want to go have a fun time, go see it. Like it was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm so pushing the idea of people going to see cinema, but I think the problem is, I think ticket prices are a little steep, and I don't want to sit through fucking 45 minutes of trailers.
Yeah, I mean, like, one of the best things that this isn't an ad, but if you want to sponsor us, you should.
Please do.
Please do, literally. But, like, the AMC A-list is so sick, like, because I can go to the theater it ends up being $24 a month, but it's about to be 4 movies a week. Any movie, it can be IMAX, it can be anything, doesn't matter. But it's 3 right now. I think in May it changes to 4.
Wow.
And that's like a great deal.
I'm a big fan of going to the movies.
Yeah, so am I.
I love it. I'll just go by myself. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I just enjoy that big screen. I love that little theater we got to watch Novocaine in. It was such a nice room. It sounded amazing.
Oh, yeah, it was great in there.
I wish this was my house.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I've always wanted, if I ever got, like, super rich, I would want to have a movie theater in my house.
Right? Me too.
Yeah. But I would still probably go to the theater, like, outside of my house as well, but...
Because you want to be a part of that audience participation. And that's the best thing about a Jackass movie, is people, it's like a roller coaster ride, and the oohs and the ahs, and like, oh God, that's, and laughter.
Yeah.
And how many times did you go see Jackass Forever?
I think it was I think I went 5 times. Like I saw it at the premiere, and then we went with like Jeremiah Watkins one time. Like it was, we went that
a big
time.
group of us.
Yeah, and then I went with just a couple other friends, and then I went another time. So yeah, 4 or 5 times, I think. What also was weird, like when the trailer was just out, and like I would be going to the movies just like I normally do, and then just seeing the trailer. Wow. It was just like it was just sort of wild.
Did you jump up and like, that's me?
Yeah, no, I didn't, but yeah, it was just bizarre. It was such a bizarre experience to have. And it was really cool. Like,
yeah, man.
Yeah. No, it was really
so
sick.
cool. And I just kind of wish it was released. Everyone was still kind of scared going to movie theaters.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it still did really well for the time that it was, for like especially with everything going on, it did really well. I mean, it probably could have done better if it was released not during COVID, God. But like still like, hopefully we can get another shot at doing it again at some point, That would be cool.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that a lot. I think everyone would.
I think so. I've been actually, writing some ideas.
Yeah.
I got some good stuff.
Wait, dude, the one you just pitched me, like, with me as a cowboy would be funny.
It's weird. It's like I begin these bursts of the creative moments. I'm like, oh, and I see something online. I'm like, ooh, and I put 1 and 2 together. I'm like, oh, that'd be great for Dark Shark.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. I've written a couple things here and there, and then like randomly I got like it was like a month ago. I was like, dude, like I randomly just got like this jolt of like I kind of want to do some sort of stunt thing again. Like that would be cool.
Oh man, I don't know about going into porcupines or
yeah. Yeah, all the cacti. I don't know about that. Like, I mean, I would do something else if there was another funny way for me to not get over the
What if we had like a slow motion camera and your shirt, obviously your shirt's got to be off.
Yeah.
And there's like all these gloves just punching you at once.
Yeah.
So you can get the motion.
Oh yeah. No, that would be funny. One thing I want to do, which would take some work on my end to get done, but I want to do this. I mean, the name isn't the best, but I'm calling it the human skin suit right now. Or
Okay.
but like, if I lost like tons of weight and had all the excessive skin, and I went into one of those like skydiving tunnels and tried to use it like it's like trying
That'd
to
be
use
great. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
But there is a you got to follow through on your workout
Oh
regimen.
yeah, I literally have to. Well, if I don't do it, then it's just gonna be me not flying, like
Yeah, you're not gonna get up in the air.
at all. Yeah,
I got a question for you.
yeah.
So we've been working, just so everyone knows. Zach comes and works out with me and Jeff in the mornings 3 times a week. We try to.
Yeah.
And Zach, you call and you ask if we're working out tomorrow. Everyone says yes, 8:30 in the morning. Be there, and I'm there, but you never show up.
Lately, there's just been a lot of life things that have been stopping me from coming, but there also have like I feel like I have some valid reasons right now recently, but there's like just with shitty things with my life going on, but like. Other than that, like, there's been tons of times though where I just didn't show up. Like,
you just don't get out of bed.
Yeah, where I just haven't gotten out of bed. And then, like, but then again, like, the times that I have went and done it, like, it always is like, I've not regretted it, like, ever, you know?
No, they're fun, and you feel pretty good afterwards. And it's like, you felt like it's a great start to the day, you know? And
yeah, no, it definitely is.
I know Jeff hates it. I like it.
No, I definitely do like it. Like it is like it makes me feel good after doing it at least.
We have a pretty cool trainer.
Yeah, we got Ryan. We're the hefty henchmen.
One of the first guests we had on the show, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's
Ryan Nemeth.
Yeah,
he's
Ryan
a wrestler. Nemeth. We have a sort of fictitious podcast.
yeah. Yeah, we have a pod. You want to tell them about the pod?
Yeah, we just sit around because Jeff likes to take his time working out, so we just bullshit, and it's what's it called again?
I don't know if he even has a name really, but it's like
the Hollywood Hunk.
Oh
and
yeah,
the Hefty Henchman.
Oh yeah, the Hollywood Hunk and the Hefty Henchman, which is what we call it. And yeah, we talk about random topics. A lot of it's movies, you know.
Things are going on at the moment.
Things that are going on, like music. Just like, you know, a little like slice of life, you know.
Literally.
Yeah, it's kind of like a slice of life thing, you know. I don't know if you get it, but like it's.
But you know, you've got the best squat.
Yeah,
out of all of us.
That's what I've been told, and I somehow can do good squats. I should do more squats in my life. I feel like
I think throughout the day, every day you should at least do 40 and 10, and just break it down to 10 at a time.
Mm-hmm. I was watching this video where this guy was doing like home workout stuff, and it was like supposed to break it down to like you're doing like 200 squats like in a day.
Wow.
And like
just like getting up out of the chair and
and just like, well, you're supposed to just like you're supposed to do it like you're supposed to do like 200. It's like you do like 2, but it ends up equaling to 1. It's like gnarly. It was just like he was doing tons of squats just randomly throughout the day, and I don't know, I was considering trying to do that. I feel like I would just get really strong legs. Like
that would be amazing.
No, it's important. It's the biggest muscle in your body. So
yeah,
and you'll burn calories.
Yeah, you burn calories. I'm pretty sure it's good for your core.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
we got to get the skin suit to happen.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
You got to start tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I'm down for that. I think that would be good.
Because it's going to take some time.
Oh, yeah, it's going to take a lot of time. But, like, because this didn't get here, like, all at once.
Because, like, when your skin's going to get all, you know, super droopy, we're going to have to get, like, a big harpoon and then put it to your body so it's like you don't trip over it.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Have you ever seen like some of those like transformation videos where like the people like they have like the excessive like skin?
It's insane.
Like it can be like really gnarly. Like I literally think like I will have like a pretty good wingsuit. Like I feel like
I think you're gonna fly.
I think it's possible to make that work. I think it is actually like possible for it to work, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel like after the fact though, I think I would probably want to take some of the money. Like I would probably want to figure out at some point getting rid of the skin. But I guess I'll worry about that once I get there.
Yeah. Well, step one.
Step one, I have to have the extra. I mean, I have it, but it needs to be like flight suit ready, which is
That's a lot of suit right there.
yeah, it is. It is.
It's gonna look amazing.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one. That would be like, honestly, that would be like such a crazy just like turning point in my life in just general. Literally, it literally would. It's like this is where and then I'd have to I need to document it all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like on your YouTube channel, I really enjoy the workouts.
Yeah, I need to do more of those.
And I think people want to be inspired. And it is inspiring.
Yeah.
That you're going through this process to try to better yourself.
Yeah.
And it's a journey. Mm-hmm. And everyone can relate to it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, because I keep, like, I don't know, I keep seeing, like the other day I was watching, I keep seeing, like, bigger people that I've known for just being bigger, you know? And they're, like, looking all slim now and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, dude, like, what the fuck am I doing, you know? And it's just like, it's like everyone just like, not that I'm like, you guys have to stay fat, but like, you know, I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like it would ultimately just be way better for me, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Like you start wearing all new clothes.
Yeah, I could like start dressing like a hype beast or something. And like,
please do that.
I can start like, you know.
You can get your leopard jacket. you know you've been dreaming of getting.
Holy shit, dude. Get a Rolex.
Get a Rolex. Get your Tesla.
Dude. Man. Dude. I don't know. I mean, it would definitely be a big lifestyle change for sure.
It'd be great.
Yeah, no, it would. Like, I don't know. Some people have like, I've always been asked like this question, like, do you ever think like you're not gonna be funny or whatever? Like if you're not fat, I don't even think I've really built like I do have like some jokes like with stand up that have to do with me being fat, but I don't think like my whole thing is just being fat.
I got to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I kind of like a chunkier Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Because that's how I've been introduced, and I accept him for it, you know. And it's like, I don't go, oh, he's this. I just like him as a person. Yeah, and that's how I was, you know. Obviously, he's not like that anymore, and he's made the changes, which is amazing.
Yeah, great.
But he is funny, regardless. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, there is like kind of like a lovability. I feel like with like a chubby person, like, you know, or just like a relatability, maybe. I don't know.
It's like that Turbo Negro song. Everyone likes a chubby dude.
Yeah. Speaking of like music stuff, what music videos all have you made like in your life so far?
Ones that are worth mentioning. I've done a Turbo Negro video,
and
a bunch of I worked with this group. They're called Film. It was with Dave Lombardo. Did several videos with them, and I'm in talks right now of making these kids. They're called XCOM. They're teenagers, and they have a punk band, and they've just been signed.
Yeah.
And one of the kids is Scott Ian's son. He plays drums, and they're asking me to make their music video.
Yeah.
So, which sounds exciting because they're going places.
Yeah.
Fast.
No, that'll be cool.
I think so too. They want to do like a skate kind of punk rock video. So it's up my alley.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely up your alley. No, that would be really cool. What is I think I was reading online, like I literally didn't know this, but like Did you take like the photo for like the one of the Deftones cover?
Yeah,
Like,
I shot the album cover for Around the Fur.
okay. Yeah, that's really cool.
And it's crazy about. I just saw them perform the other night.
Oh, yeah?
And they have a whole new fan base of young kids.
Yeah.
And I guess from what I learned, a few of their songs went viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
And so they have a whole new generation of young kids that are into their music, like all the back catalog. And I guess every show is sold out around the country right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good for them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So I was just the second song like that, dun, 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 bah, and like the crowd was screaming louder than the music.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
made me excited. You know,
Yeah.
like that was to me is like wow. You know, like
That's awesome, dude. That's like such a cool experience.
yeah, to see that happen for them after all these years, and I feel like their careers has been this slow build.
Yeah.
And now they're getting that level where they're headlining festivals. And
Yeah.
they're killing it.
Oh, that's great.
They seem happy. I hung out with them backstage, you know, before and after the show. And
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in a minute, so I didn't bother watching the other bands.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're doing great.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. So how did like you broke your leg on set too, right? When we were filming. Sorry to bring it up, but
Yeah.
like is that like why you can't watch the leg break video? Or is that play into it at all?
I just don't. I've injured myself in the past, and I just don't like that initial feeling, you know. And I guess it's stuck in my psyche, you know.
Yeah.
And this is the second big injury on Jackass I've had.
Hey, what was the first big injury?
We were in Florida at a fight club, and we were fighting each other in the ring, and they had me fight Wee Man.
Yeah.
And I was like, went to our director, and I said, "Do you really want me to punch him?" And he's like, "Absolutely." He denies this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So
Yeah.
I'm just blasting Wee Man. Everyone's hating me in the club.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Chris runs into the ring and snaps my ACL.
Fuck.
And then I'm laying on the ground, kind of went into this little shock. And they're just like jumping on me and like, obviously, you know, rightfully so.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to have, you know, reconstructive surgery on my knee and cadaver ligament put in there.
Fuck.
And that took a while to, you know.
To get back to normal and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and so when we were filming Jackass Forever on the Paramount lot, and I was participating as to being one of the soldiers, you know, holding a gun and gonna shoot at the monster.
Yeah.
Chris Pontius's penis.
Yeah.
And when they shot the semen, it was firing at fire hose power, I think.
It was, I think.
It hurt
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And so we did the first time, and then Spike goes, "Yeah, we're gonna do that again." And I'm like, "Oh." And so I got real nervous because I didn't want to get hit in the face. Because man, it would probably blind you.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's bad.
It was bad. And so I started turning away from it, and it blew Jeff off its feet. Because I think the ground was already slippery.
Yeah.
And he fell on me. His ass fell on my ankle and broke it.
Fuck.
And I just felt like this pop. And I'm like, oh my God, it's broken.
Yeah.
I just knew right away. And then everyone's like, here, we'll help you get up. I'm like, dude, I can't even walk, you know? And like,
Yeah.
And I just remember crawling across the
all the fake cum and stuff.
Oh
yeah.
man, it was just like, first of all, I'm on all fours, like lying there,
Yeah.
asking myself, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
What am I getting out of this? I'm getting nothing. You know, it's like, and I didn't get to be in the opener.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
It's all right. I don't care. But
Yeah.
it's just, but yeah, it was a long recovery for me. It took over a year.
Yeah. No, that's gnarly.
It was gnarly, and I got infected.
Ugh.
I couldn't be a part of the 3 or 4.5, what do they called it?
Yeah.
And I missed that whole opener. I was actually at wound care and cleaning out the scab, so because keeping it from getting infected.
Fuck. Yeah, that's gnarly. Dude, that fake cum stuff that we were using, dude, I got it stuck. I got it so deep into my ear. Like, I could not hear for 2 days, dude. Like, I literally couldn't hear out of my, like, I had so much fake cum in my ear. Like, I was, like, getting scared.
So
like,
I couldn't take a shower for weeks.
Yeah.
And I could just, sponge bath, clean myself off.
Yeah.
But it was like, when I finally took a shower after, like, 8 weeks, I was like, what is this stuff in my hair? It was in my hair the whole time.
Oh, dude, no.
It was gnarly, but
yeah. I don't know, dude. Probably cum.
A lot of pig cum.
Yeah, it was gnarly. It was a lot. Like, but yeah, dude, I was like freaking out because like I couldn't hear, and like it finally came out. Like,
yeah. Did you see that new Spike Jones?
Oh, I saw the thing you sent me. Yeah.
I was like watching. I'm like, oh, that's where I got hurt.
Yeah.
That's where they're standing right there. That's where I got hurt.
Yeah, it was cool going back to the Paramount lot for the Novocaine thing just to sort of see it again.
Yeah, just like, get a little taste of that energy.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we want to do this again. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, please, dude. Like, oh man, and it was great. Like I remember, like one of the, I think wasn't it like one of the first days. I think one of the first days we did there. It ended up being a 4.5. It was the like the Zach sashimi thing, and like the thing where like where we tried to do like the sweatsuit and stuff, and then like Steve-O and everyone was like eating the sushi off of me. Like, dude, that messed up sushi for me for like so long. Like, honestly, I still don't, like, sometimes I still can't eat sushi because of it for some reason.
It just has a bad memory.
Yeah, it has a bad memory, and like I also like it was just funny like being there. Like the first thing that I was filming on the Paramount lot, I was like puking everywhere. Like, it's such a cool place. But yeah, I don't know. It sort of ruined sushi for me. So
kind of that happened to me the first time I went to India.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat anything Indian food for a long time.
Yeah.
Because every meal's like curry.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
And you have to be super careful what you eat there, or else you're going to get so sick.
Yeah. Is there, like, so when you, did you travel around a lot for, like, did you go for, like, Wildboyz and all that stuff, too?
I worked on Wildboyz, and I'm just going to say it's probably the best job I've ever had.
Yeah.
Hands down, better than anything.
Yeah.
It's like I left Big Brother magazine, went right into Wildboyz, and it was just like the next chapter of my life. I got to learn so much about all these different cultures and, having fun filming Chris and Steve-O and all these people they're interacting with. And it was just such a rich learning experience. Mm-hmm. And I miss it.
Yeah.
And I miss it, obviously, but I'm so glad I got to be a part of it.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. What's like probably one of the craziest things you had happen when you guys were like filming Wildboyz?
Well, we were in Acapulco,
mm-hmm.
and one of the days we were there, we got in there and we got lucky and everything was going pretty smooth. But the day Steve-O was going to do the famous Acapulco cliff dive,
mm-hmm.
and Steve's very acrobatic. He could do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But this was a little bit above his ability, and he knew it.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said, hey, I can't do it. It was a weird day just to start off. I remember I show up to set, and I'm like, I forgot the batteries.
Fuck. Yeah.
So already it's like, forgot the camera batteries. We get there, but they're trying to negotiate with these guys, which they're all gangsters there. Like, it's like, and, like, they're, probably demanding,
more
than they were willing to give. And it was just sketchy. And so later that day, we went to go shoot the El Borracho skit where you drink the mezcal to get to the worm.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting in the vehicle waiting as they went to go look at the place that we were going to film. And I just remember all of a sudden this car pulls up behind us, parks. And next, our vehicle has all these guys surrounding with guns.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, what is going on? And then it was like a typical Western. And then like the handsome negotiator comes and, does all the talking. And I'm like, wow, this is just like how the movies.
Yeah.
And it could have went so bad fast.
Yeah.
And luckily we had our fixers over there and talked with them and explained what was going on. And we got out of it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
It would have been bad. It could have been like, see you guys, we're never coming back.
Yeah. No, that's fucking gnarly.
It was very gnarly.
Yeah, that's scary.
But, we had a lot of other great moments, not just, focus on the bad stuff.
Yeah,
but it's just, it was by the time we were in Russia, and, we had Knoxville with us on that trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was the 4th season. Yeah. And we were firing on all cylinders and everything was just so perfect. Everyone was just in sync, the crew, the cast, and we were just getting the best footage ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
Yeah, it had to be such a cool experience. Like, what was like one of your favorite places to be? Like, what was one of your favorite like place to go to, I guess?
It's hard to say what would be my favorite because every country that we visited had something special about it.
Mm-hmm.
And like going to Russia, I've never been there, and I've never been a big history fan.
Mm-hmm.
But the minute I land and I'm looking and I'm seeing these World War II bunkers, and I'm like, oh, whoa, this is what they defended and fought off the Germans. You know?
Yeah.
And as we're driving into St. Petersburg, all I can visualize in my head is like military tanks moving around because the way the streets were built is designed for tanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is wild, and I'm picking up on this right away. I can see it.
Yeah.
And it's not a normal, how we have a grid system here in America.
Yeah.
It's not like that in that city. And so I was just like, this is fascinating. And one of my favorite moments on that trip was we flew up to in Yamal Peninsula, which is basically in Siberia.
Mm-hmm.
And we flew in these helicopters and landed, and then we had these greeters with us. We found these nomadic reindeer people who basically are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We land, tell them what we want to do, and they're like, oh, yeah, sure. And next I'm filming in a teepee.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm like, really? This is going on? I'm not going to pitch myself. This is like wow moment, and that day just was the funnest day. It went so fast, and it was just a great, great time.
Oh, that sounds awesome. It's a cool experience.
Yeah, I mean, everything, like Thailand had what I really liked about it. India was as stressful as it was, but there was a life lesson you got out of it. And things I would complain about back then, never again.
Yeah.
We live in the best. America's like the best, and like even like the people who live in the poor parts of South Central, that's way better than what they have there.
Yeah.
Because we saw extreme poverty.
Yeah. No, I bet. Do you think they'd ever do more Wildboyz?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think Steve's in a different stage in his life, and with animals and stuff, and I just don't.
Yeah, I feel like you might not even be able to do some of he might not be able to nowadays.
And everyone's got families now, and it's just we're all in a different stage, and it's like
yeah.
It was great. I always see the comments, you guys gotta do a Wildboyz movie, and it's like, nah, I don't think so.
Is there this is a weird transition.
Okay.
Sorry, my life.
Here we go. For the weird transition, folks.
Yeah.
Take it away, Zach.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts? I believe there is energies.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, but it's there's been times like on Wildboyz, I'd feel a presence. I'd be like, whoa, something like we're in the middle of Thailand in a village, and like
Yeah.
I would feel something, I'm like, so. But are they bad, or you're not gonna get hurt?
Yeah.
I think all that stuff you see on Instagram is all fake.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like there's definitely some stuff, like, there's some, like, I don't know, I believe in it, and then there's some stuff where I'm like, okay, like, I feel like I have to, like, use, like, deductive reasoning, like watching, like, looking at stuff, because it's just, like, okay, how could this be faked, or, like, how could this happen, like, I don't know. I mean, I've had have you ever had any, like, paranormal experiences other than, like, that you can remember, or any, like, weird things like that?
I think a lot of times spirits come to me in dreams.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's true,
Mm-hmm.
if there's truth behind that, but
Yeah.
I can't say that it hasn't been happening lately, so it's just but it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I understand where you're coming from, though. So he believes in ghosts, guys.
I believe in ghosts.
He believes in ghosts. Okay.
Do you believe in UFOs?
Yeah, I was right. I was just going there. Yeah, I mean, I do believe in that too. I'm not sure if it's more like the government or what it is, but I definitely think there's something out there. There has to be. Like, I don't think we're the only people, like, on this, like, in the universe, like, and there's so many possible things like UFOs could be also. Like, have you seen any of the stuff about, like, UFOs coming out of the water and stuff?
I've heard, apparently, allegedly, there's, like, right off the coast here, because like what happens is, like, the sea, just drops off super deep right away.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there's, like, little coves, and there could be, like, UFO stations down there, but it's definitely very possible.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like because the ocean's one of the things that scares me the most. Like, for some reason.
Oh,
like,
that's good to know.
Yeah, the ocean.
I you should have said that.
Yeah.
What else are you scared of? Let me take some notes.
The heights, gravity, those things.
Can you imagine, like, so, like, those couple of those two astronauts got rescued.
Yeah.
They're back.
Yeah.
So they were in space for 9 months.
Yeah.
And can you imagine trying to walk?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be horrible.
Horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna take months. They say 2 months, but I think longer.
Yeah.
To get back to what normal.
Yeah, no, that's gonna take a while. Cause I mean, don't they have to, like, do, like, physical therapy and stuff?
Oh yeah.
And, like, fucking, like, they're probably, like, they probably got out and were like, like, ragdolled.
Ragdoll, but they put him in this.
Yeah. They, like, sort of, like, wheelchair you out or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it works, but yeah. No, that would take for, like, I think, they're stuck up there for, like, 9 months or something.
I wonder what their first meal was last night.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
What would you eat after you've been stuck in space for 9 months?
Dude, I don't know.
Because eating baby food for 9 months has got to suck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I would want to eat. Like, maybe, like, I feel like maybe I would want, like, a smash burger or something, or, like,
With some fries?
like a burger of some sort. Like, maybe something like...
Maybe some fried chicken?
Yeah, maybe that. Like, it's like a KFC, like, not a KFC, but, like, just an ad. But, no, I don't know. Like, something like that. Maybe,
What about maybe, like, Italian meal?
Yeah, like, I definitely, like, like, some sort of Alfredo would be cool. I'm a big Alfredo guy. Maybe, like, maybe, like, a chicken Alfredo, or, like, some sort of, like, chicken Alfredo tortellini.
Do you like meatloaf?
Yeah, meatloaf. I'm
with
a
mashed
fan.
potatoes?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that would be my first, like, decision. It'd be funny. It's like the first thing you do is you have a fucking 7-Eleven hot dog.
That wouldn't surprise me.
You know, or like it's like the 7-Eleven like egg salad sandwich, like first
Because
thing
you gotta
eat.
imagine, like, they get out of the capsule,
Yeah.
they get back on the land, and their sense of smell must be going crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're smelling all these different things. And
Oh,
that was
dude.
the one thing I remember when I came back from India.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, because where I live in Hollywood, there's a lot of restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
All the different sense of smell was like heightened. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, whoa, what's
Yeah.
what is going on? You know? Like,
yeah. I don't know. Like, I mean, probably that. Or maybe pizza. Pizza would probably be good.
pizza sucks.
I mean, dude, I don't know about that. Like, the right kind of pizza is.
Are you a deep dish kind of guy?
I'm not like I grew up near Chicago. I'm not like a Chicago style. I don't really like. I've eaten Chicago style, but I'm more like Chicago tavern style, which
That's
is
the real thin.
yeah. It's like really thin. I mean, sometimes the dough can be a little bit more like doughy than that. I mean, it's like it's definitely not like authentic, you know. But like,
Yeah.
But it's usually cut in a square, like they're like
Right.
it's all cut in squares and stuff. I like that. Also, Detroit style, is really good.
I've only seen it. I've never tried it, but it looks good.
Yeah, Detroit style's good, but
I'm a fan of, like, it has to be right out of the oven.
yeah,
I don't like buying slices because they usually just been sitting
Yeah.
there for too long and it tastes like shit.
and they have to like reheat it.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And when you reheat, it's like, all right, let's just cook it more. You know?
Yeah, yeah, it's even like harder.
Yeah.
It's just no, it's not good. I understand that.
Yeah.
So, what's going on, man?
So we want to try to do the intro again?
Yeah.
Segue.
So, okay, we're here with Rick Kosick because this is Maximum Zach.
That was the worst of the 4 intros.
Yeah, it was.
Is this where we do a commercial?
Yeah, we're gonna do a fake ad. Thank you, F22, for letting us be here.
So what episode am I going to be on?
All right, so
that's a good
today we
question.
put out 78. So this one's probably going to be 83, 84, I think.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do for episode 100?
I don't know. I feel like we gotta do something big.
We have to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gotta
maybe
be a
like
big one.
yeah, like we gotta like announce something or do
Yeah.
something like.
We announced the end of the show. That's it. We're done.
Yeah,
You might have to bring back that girl who knows her other friend who did the Fago.
Oh
bottle.
yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
have to
gosh.
do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking put a bottle of Fago inside of me. Oh man.
We should actually have a few people in as guests as the 100th episode. Like have
Yeah.
Angela
Oh, like a
back,
rotating
Alex back.
guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would actually be cool. I like that.
Yeah. So we'll get
Yeah.
Mothka back again. A
Yeah,
whole bunch of friends.
yeah, we could have a bunch of people.
Can they bring like you little gifts?
Yeah, it's like gonna be like a potluck. Also, they have to bring.
No, wait, I'm on board for this. We should do this.
I actually kind of like this.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Oh. Is like when you. This is a weird question, but like when you were growing up, was there anything else that you wanted to do with your life? Like, was there like something where you're like, I said that weird, but were you like, did you always like want to like be like a photographer, like a camera person, or like a
I really wanted to be a skateboarder,
Yeah.
and I was really obsessed with it as a kid.
Mhm.
I was very lucky to experience the last of the skate park era growing up. And every weekend my mom would drop me off
Yeah.
and give me like 50 cents, go get a thrifty ice cream, or something, and go skate all day. And I loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. There's like, it's some of my best fond memories of going to the different parks
Yeah.
and seeing everyone just, it was so fun, and it's like, God dang it, why do I have to be old? I want to skate still, like,
yeah.
and so, but yeah, skateboarding was my number one.
Yeah, like for some reason when I was a kid and when I was a kid and I started like trying to skate and stuff, like I always thought like it's like, dude, how do I go pro? Like, I thought like I had like an opportunity to go pro like when I was a kid, and it's just funny thinking about that now. Where it's just like, dude, I just gotta like I'd be playing Tony Hawk. It's like I just gotta do that stuff. Like, and it's just like, that's not for my body type to do that. Then I remember at one point I like tried to switch to rollerblading. And like, because I thought I would have more success with that. That didn't work. I tried BMX. Like, I tried like doing all the stuff, but I was just really bad at all of it.
So during Wildboyz, we were doing this pickup shot with orangutans. You know? So we had the trainer bring it to the pink motel pool. For some reason, we're filming something in the hotels that they had there. In the rooms. And we had permission to skate the pool.
Oh, sick.
And I was like, oh my God, I've always wanted to skate this. This is a dream come true.
Yeah.
You know, growing up, I've watched skate TV and I've always wanted to skate it. I never had the opportunity because anytime I went there was this heated pro session. Everyone's shredding. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get into this.
Yeah.
This battle trying to get a run. So it was like me and a few other crew guys had our boards and we're skating the pool. And so I started skating and doing carves around. And I didn't realize the transition changed drastically. And so I did this big backside carve into the shallow wind with no transition. I went just slammed straight to my body. And it felt like I shattered in a million pieces. And I'm like, that's the last time I'm ever going to ride a skateboard. It hurt that bad. I was done.
I have not ridden a skateboard much since I broke my leg. But that was like, I mean, I've rode around on a skateboard, like just kicking and pushing, but that was it. Like my balance is, ever since that, my balance has been nowhere near, I used to feel like somewhat comfortable, at least where I wasn't like afraid of like breaking something on the skateboard.
I think you'd be really good on a luge.
On a luge, dude, I probably would.
That'd be rad as hell, honestly.
Yeah. All your weight would just make you go so fast.
Dude, and then that's just disaster, dude. I get it, dude. I would be going very fast. I would be going very, very fast. Sort of like how, like, when I did I didn't really think, like, how fast I was going to go on the slip and slide. Like, when we did the movie, you know?
Oh, my God. That was insane. That was so cool.
Yeah, no, that was fun. Yeah, I remember catching some air. That was good.
So, obviously, you had to audition in a way. Did you feel like you were going to make it?
I wasn't sure, really. I mean, like, I knew, like, okay, just, like, I thought, like, in my head, like, if I go and do everything, like, it's gonna, as long as I don't say no, like, I feel like I would probably be okay, you know, to something. As long as I don't be like, oh, yeah, I'm not doing that thing.
So,
like,
was Jeff and Knox had, like, this bulletin board, and they're like, so, Zach, what is it are you scared of? Tell us your secrets.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was definitely worried about it. Like, that kind of stuff, like definitely, dude, I still think about some of that. Like, it's like, dude, if they make another one, are they even gonna have me come back? Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. That would be like I definitely was like worried about it though. Like, hopefully I do well. And like, it was definitely like, that part was kind of scary because it's like, it's also just weird, like being like, okay, like, you've been watching these people like your entire life and now you get to like be in on what they're doing. Like, so don't fuck this up.
What was the biggest lesson you took away from being a part of the movie? Like, as far as how to engage with everyone?
I feel like the one thing I wish I would have done like differently, I guess, is I wish like I could have like been like, I guess just like trying to say funny things more, you know, or like in the like just being more vocal about stuff.
I think being vocal is important, but I think if you're trying to be the guy that's gonna send the home run hit joke, I don't think that always works. I just think being likable is has more strength.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, just I don't know. What did I learn? I don't know.
I think you just said it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just, it was, I don't know, it was fun. Like, it was a really fun time just getting to do all that stuff with everybody and, like, just be able to like do stupid things, because that's one of the things, like that's one of those things that you always just remember, like, you know, doing stupid things with your friends, you know, like years and years later you can do like one stupid thing and then be like, oh, like years down the line, like not talk to them forever and then be like, oh, remember when we did that one really dumb thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like those memories like last fucking forever.
I remember when we were filming the TV show starting to film the TV show, and I was totally burned out shooting skateboarding, and
Yeah.
you know, and so I get to go on the weekends and go film, you know, with the guys, and it was just such a fun experience just to see. It's just like this. I'm starting to open up the next chapter of my life. I'm like, this is what I want to do, you know. And I want to go into television and film. This is it, you know. And so I knew right then and there. I'm like, I'm done with photography. Well, with skateboarding.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do. And it was so much fun, and you know, it's just, I don't know, it was exciting.
Yeah. I know this is like leaning more back into skateboarding again, but what was it like doing King of the Road? Like filming that?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I loved it. And I got to shoot the 3 seasons on Vice. The first season, we didn't really know what we were doing because there's no blueprint to really follow. And so we were getting like 5 hours of sleep every night. And just shooting tons and tons of footage, and but by the 3rd season, we had it so dialed in, but we were still shooting 1.5 terabytes a day of media.
Yeah,
and that's just our crew. Everyone else has their own.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot of media.
Yeah,
I would hate to be the segment producer back in New York trying to go through all that stuff, man.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. But it was so much fun. And in like watching those clips of what's that thing in Florida? Hellfest?
It's Swamp Fest.
Swamp Fest.
Yeah.
It kind of gave me a little bit of FOMO, but then in a way I'm like, you know, I'm kind of glad I'm not there because it looks like getting hurt is a good chance.
Oh yeah. So many people got hurt.
Yeah. I just saw someone took like, you know, those gasoline canisters and it's on fire and they threw it and it hit someone. I'm like,
and they like caught on fire.
Yeah, I'm like, this is crazy, you know?
Yeah.
So, but
it's anarchy.
Yeah, that looks like a really fun event.
Yeah,
and,
it does.
You know, good for them. I mean, I don't know how they pulled it off. Obviously, no insurance.
Yeah, yeah, definitely not. I don't know who would insure that.
No one.
Yeah, definitely not.
But, yeah, it was I'm sure they're gonna do it again next year.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they keep doing it. So ask everyone that comes on the podcast this question.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Is there anything that you do every day to make sure you're reaching your maximum potential?
You know, yesterday I had that sensation. I had everything I wanted to get done that day. I did it. And I was, by the end of the night, I was like, yeah, today was a great day. I got, you know, I just look at my to-do list. I checked it all off, you know. And today was pretty much that. I was in a real good editing session.
Yeah.
I'm making, it's my series called Relentless Ones. And so I'm, you know, been doing this, putting in the music and trying to make it work with the scene and get the right feel for what he's saying right there. Cause I just, you know, I wanted to kind of build it a little bit. Yeah. And so, it's going well, you know, and it's hopefully it should be done by next month.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, dude.
And then actually, yesterday I even shot my little K-files. Yeah. And so I did the talking points. I haven't cut it yet, so I'll probably go home tonight and start going through that. And so it was exciting. Like, yeah, I got all this done today. I feel good. I feel like I got something done, you know? And then I just got to make sure every day is like that. Yeah. Which is difficult sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel you. No, but that's awesome, dude. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on the pod. This has been great. Yeah, dude. I hope you had fun with me. No, I had fun. This has been awesome. I mean, I feel like you and I have a relationship outside of this because there's chemistry there. Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Again, now I gotta get ready for the human skin suit. Yeah, you gotta start working out again. Yeah, dude, I do. Oh, fuck, dude. You have anything you want to plug? I think I just did. Yeah, you pretty much did it, dude. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, subscribe to Rick's YouTube channel. We'll put it in the description. Go click on that. Hit subscribe. Turn on notifications.
Also, rewatch this podcast a bunch. Can rack up those views.
Yeah, share it with your friends.
Yeah.
You sit down with your family and friends at night and watch it.
Like every night for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, literally.
Let's turn this into a viral sensation.
Yeah, dude. Like, fucking. I want everyone knowing about the skin suit, and yeah, let's fucking do this.
And how it takes you 4 times to do an introduction.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah. But seriously, thank you so much. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you for having me on your podcast.
Fuck yeah. And thank you all for watching, and stay maximum.
Yeah.